Okay, so everybody on your desk draw an upside down L. And remember we drew it kind of big, right? Because we saw how it looked yesterday, right? So make sure you draw your upside L kind of big. Okay, so our first problem we're gonna look at the problem. We're gonna start off light. Let's look at 13 times 12. We're looking at 13 times 12, okay? So remember I told you the one that got the most tens, we know just for room's sake, okay, because we don't have a lot of room on the desk. We're going to model the one with the most tens on top and the one with the least amount of tens on the side, right? But look at this. How many tens they got in 12?
Two.
Tens. One. How many tens they got in 13? One. So they got the same amount. So I'm going to do 13 across the top because it really doesn't matter. Okay? Because I see 13 got more ones, so that's why I'm going to just do 13. So go ahead and model 13 across the top. And then model 12 on the side. Everybody got it? Okay, let's go. Do that quick.
Wow.
Okay, now my students at home, you have to draw your model. You can't model yours with your unless you got some base 10 blocks, you have to draw it at home. And then my model 12 on the side. Make sure you look it up here, you model it for me. Okay, so that's what our model should look like. And remember we spaced it out a little bit? But we need room.
Like this much?
Space it out.
Like
Space it out. Okay, now we got that right. We got everybody. You don't have to ask me any questions. Look up here. It's right here. We got 13. I got 1 10 and 3 ones, and I got 1 10 and 2 ones on the side. Everybody desk should look just like mine. Okay, everybody got that?
Yeah.
Okay, remember we spaced it out a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Y'all got room, so space it out a little bit. Okay, now let's go. We want to multiply now. So we got 10 times 10. What's 10 times 10?
100.
Now, if for some reason you don't know, y'all, it's a key right here. It's a long, which is a 10, times a long, which is another 10, is 100. So put a 100 block right there. The next one, okay? The next one, it say a 1 times 10. What's that?
10.
10. So put a 10 right there.
And the bottom or on the side?
Watch me. 1 times 10. And it go right up under it.
Okay.
And then we got 1 times 10 as well.
10.
And 1 times 10 as well.
10.
Now I want to go back for a minute. How many base 10 blocks I got across the top?
3.
Count them.
1, 2, 3.
Base 10 blocks.
Oh.
All these base 10 blocks, y'all.
4.
4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. How many on this side?
3.
1, 2, 3. Y'all, so this right here, it tells me something. It lets me know that I'm going to have 12 on the inside. Okay? Since I got 4 across the top, 4 on the side, 3 on the side, I'm going to have 12 base 10 blocks on the inside. Everybody got that?
Yes.
So let's look at the next row. We got 10 times 1 is what?
10.
10. So put a 10 in there. Okay, the next one, we got 1 times 1. What's that?
1.
1. We got 1 times 1.
1.
1 times 1.
1.
Now, remember I told you all, this top line, the top problem is going to stay the same. Now, this one changes. But I noticed I had a 1 right here, and this also a what?
1.
So what did we find out yesterday about if they the same over here?
They all of it gonna be the same.
Not all of them, but the answer for this line going to be the same answer on this line, but we're going to test it out and see. What's 10 times 1?
10.
10. What's 1 times 1?
10. 1.
What's 1 times 1?
1.
What's 1 times 1? Now count and see if we got 12 base 10 blocks on the inside. Count them. Don't say no answer till you count them. Don't say an answer, y'all count them, y'all. Y'all say an answer, but you gotta count them first. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12. So everybody, if I did all my multiplication right, and I got 12 of them, that means it's right. But everybody, you got to do your multiplication right. That's number 1. Number 2, if you did this little strategy I told you, 4 and 3 is 12 of them, then you right. Now, move all the outside numbers. All the outside part, which is your problem. Move that. Okay, so now we're looking at the value of the numbers on the inside, and we're going to add them up. So how many hundreds I got?
1.
So what's the value of 100? 100. What's the value?
100.
It does sound like somebody saying 1. 100. What's the value of all them 10s? You got 5 10s. What's the value of 5 10s? 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What's the value of those 6 ones?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then add it up. So you got 6, 5, and 1. So my answer is 156. Students at home, if you know how to do it the standard way, where you stack it and multiply, you can do it that way. I would like you to try it this way. Okay? You cannot just give an answer. You can't just write an answer. You got to show some work.